What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back for a recap of Married to Medicine. This is for season 10. I will have the episode number in the description. This episode was pretty good. It was. This is this is one of y'all best episodes of the season. Now I feel like I'm watching Married to Medicine. I still need and miss my girl Quad, but now I finally feel like I'm watching Married to Medicine and not a slow train wreck. Okay? We got Toya and Eugene. Eugene surprised Toya at a flower shop. He's gonna help her pick out, the flowers that she likes at this juncture of her life. So I was like, oh, okay. Toya seemed happy. Okay, so I was like, good. Sounds good. She seemed appreciative. It was a cute scene. Next, Damon and Heavenly, they had like a medical mixer. All the couples came out to that. What the hell did Heavenly have on? Phaedra dressed her, but it's a no ma'am. No. Child, that Phaedra talking about she's single and ready to mingle. Did y'all see that light-skinned man that looked just like Apollo, honey? I said, ooh, Phaedra, that's what got your ass in trouble the last time. Hopefully he's not a criminal, okay? Heavenly tried to hook Phaedra up, honey, with some older men, honey. Y'all know that that's not Phaedra's type. Apollo is Phaedra's type, okay? So Damon gets up to make a speech and, he says that, his wife is one of the best things that has ever happened to him. They get to talking about their early dating life. I guess Damon invited Heavenly out to, drink beer, play pool, okay? Play spades, and she was one of the homies, Alicia says her husband has a newfound respect for her and what she goes through on an everyday basis dealing with the kids, and I call bullshiggity. Okay, he seems like a caveman, he seems old-fashioned, and he seemed like he want Alicia to do everything, and it looked like Alicia is gonna agree to do it. And the excuse is that she grew up with a single mother. So, she kind of used to her mother doing everything. And so she's going to do everything in her household. Okay. Another Letitia Scott. Another married single mother. Whew. Toya tells Alicia that her man seems too difficult to take care of. Now, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Ain't that how Eugene should feel about you? Okay. So it's just like, I was here for Alicia getting Toya together. She was like, yeah, he's a lot like you. Yeah. Very opinionated, and that's what Toya is. That whole marriage with her and Eugene, it's literally about Toya. And if Eugene was not like that, then they wouldn't have a marriage. They wouldn't. So, yeah, but that Eugene with that marriage with Toya and Eugene, it's just very one-sided. And it's not as healthy as people think it is. So yeah, Toya got a good man. He cook, but he need to put his foot down a little bit more, be a little bit more vocal with baby girl, and stop all that damn moving every year. Damn. Okay. That's just so ghetto. And then y'all get mad that the people made fun of y'all about that. Okay, like, make it make sense. Alicia was giving me Portia from season 5, saying that the women on this show are just very much so out of control. I don't really think none of them is out of control like that, maybe with each other, but these are alpha women. These are well-spoken, opinionated, no-nonsense women. That is just the name of the game, with this group of ladies. And so I feel like you can be no nonsense and you could be an alpha woman and you can still respect your husband, but that's if he's being respectful to you. So her calling him my king, and it's like, girl, you probably in that marriage by yourself doing everything, doing the most and getting the least. Okay. But I did like that little, back and forth, though, with her and Toy. I was like, finally, shit, because I'm sick of the same people, honey, getting into it. Okay. But this episode was a bit lively, more lively than, the rest of these other struggle episodes, honey, because I could barely get through them. Child, I was cracking up when Curtis called one of the cigars a log. I thought it was so funny. Finally, we get him and Jackie at the same place at the same time. Shit, I thought they was, separated, about to get a divorce. So Symone tells all the ladies that her and Cecil is hosting the couples trip, and they all will be going to Hilton Head. Now, we all know that's where Curtis, I guess, had his affair, with his side chick. Remember when they got busted, at the airport and, so... Ooh, child, that Symone is messy. Now, do y'all think she planned that on purpose? I think it was a mistake. I think I don't think she meant to do it in a malicious way, but once you saw that it hurt Jackie, then I feel like maybe you should have changed it. If you her friend the way you claim you her friend. But honey, that damn Heavenly was not feeling that at all. She got to calling Symone's ass out. Okay, because y'all know that Heavenly is Jackie's little pit bull, honey. Okay? She take up for her Jackie. I loved how they kept doing flashbacks from season 5. Season 5 was one of the best seasons of Married to Medicine. Everybody had a storyline that season. That was the show's most realest season. Seasons 5 and 6. And I'm starting to believe seasons 5 and 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, that was their best seasons. Okay? So yeah, it's something about seasons 5 and 6 of a show. And the same could be said for the show Girlfriends. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying, but it's something about seasons 5 and 6, honey. Jackie says she rather she'd rather go to Myrtle Beach, and Toya calls Myrtle Beach the ghetto. Girl, where? It's the ghetto? I know some people that didn't been to Myrtle Beach. It didn't look like no ghetto. Why does Toya always acts as if nothing is ever good enough for her? Like, I don't like that part of her personality. It's very like snobby. And bitch, you way too ghetto to be talking and acting like that, Toya. All that moving and shit you be doing. You the last one that should be talking like that. Okay? So Jackie lets Curtis know about the couples trip that is booked for Hilton Head. Now, right before that, he mentions how he may need to go to the DR. And I'm like, shit, you sure keep making excuses to be away from your wife. Okay. But, Jackie kept trying to let him know, well, I just found out about this trip. How do you feel about it? It's going to bring up, some past issues that we had in our marriage. Yeah, when Curtis' ass was out here acting a fool. And Jackie, you forgave that man too easy. You never forgive a man that quick, ladies. And you should have went to Africa and adopted a child. Okay, you should have had about 2 kids. That way, if his big head ass want to get back in, now he got to compromise and do some shit that you want to do, Jackie. But Jackie hustled backwards. Jackie let that man back in real quick. Okay, just for him to, put Toya in his lap. Y'all remember that? And everybody was like, hold up, Curtis, hold up. Now we don't need you, repeating offenses, honey. We don't need you doing what put you in this situation in the first place, okay? But yeah, I was like, yeah, that nigga ain't changed. That's a damn shame. Soon as I saw him pull Toya in his lap. Now, mind you, Toya was wrong too, because she sat in his lap for a while, talking about he failed the test. And girl, you don't need to be testing nobody's husband. You need to be minding your business, okay? But yeah, that's how I knew. Yeah, you can't trust Curtis. Okay, and then Jackie let that man come back and control, where they lived at. He wanted a house and she wanted, a condo. Okay, he wouldn't have controlled shit. Okay, you the one that messed up with me, nigga. You forgot? Shit, it wouldn't have been me. So Curtis says he is over Hilton Head. I bet you are. You don't want to be reminded that you a damn cheater. That your ass ain't no damn good. Okay, that Jackie was the best thing that happened in your life. Okay? Jackie says she doesn't want to revisit a place that, set them back. I love Jackie's braids. You need to keep your hair in some braids, girl. Jackie says she wants to go because it's 10 years of, all the couples and friends hanging out, living life together. They got some new friends in the group and, they want to celebrate. Okay. Jackie says, honey, she ain't moved by what folks say. Shit, you could have fooled me, Jackie, because hell, you done threw a few tantrums this whole episode about going to Hilton Head. So your ass is moved. Because soon as Symone announced Hilton Head, honey, you was in your feelings. Okay? And you need to own it. And Curtis got to saying, well, I don't care about folks being moved. Folks need to mind their own business. Oh, you just don't want to be reminded, nigga, of your indiscretions. Okay, that's what you don't want, Curtis. So next, honey, we are at Aiden's 13th birthday. I cannot believe that Aiden is 13. He's a teenager. We saw that boy when he was in Phaedra's belly. I am so happy that the Real Housewives of Atlanta audience is able to see, Phaedra's children now that they are older. Toya made some crazy comment about Apollo coming out. Toya, what is your problem with single independent women? Okay, Phaedra said she paid over $70,000 on that party. Why the hell does Apollo's ass need to be there? He didn't put in on this man. So I don't like that with Toya. I feel like she needs to stop using marriage as every woman's identity. Like she need to quit with that. Okay, if you are married and happy that you're married in your marriage, Toya, that's fine. That's cool, girl. But Phaedra is a single gal. She's making stuff happen for her kids. Okay? And the party, you guys, it was amazing. That Aiden, he got to crying and he did a little tribute to his mom. And, he got to expressing his love for her, how hard she works for him and his brother. And I loved it. Okay. Sweet Tea was at the party saying she can't wait till she have kids. That way she could spoil her children the way Phaedra spoiled Aiden. I'm looking like Dr. G, he ain't paying for this type of party. You could barely get $5,000 up out of Dr. G. Did y'all see the scene where Sweet Tea went to Heavenly's dental office and Heavenly said to her, "Where the card at, bitch?" Quad had the card. She said, "Is the card with you or is it with Dr. G?" Sweet Tea said, "It's with Dr. G." Child, just funny. So Symone checks in with Jackie and Heavenly is there as well. And, she wants to see where Jackie is about going to Hilton Head. Heavenly at this point is just very protective over Jackie. She felt like Symone was very, insensitive for, planning this trip, and the place that you're choosing to go, it's going to remind Jackie of the affair that Curtis had on her. So, yeah, Heavenly was doing a lot of windmilling, honey, this episode for Jackie. Okay, and I'm just like, I like their friendship somewhat, but I just feel like, Heavenly, girl, calm down. But, it was against Symone, flip-flopping ass Symone, so I kind of didn't mind it because Symone needs to be checked. She always thinks she running shit, kicking people off the show and shit, voting people off the medicine island, child. Jackie tells Symone that Curtis doesn't want to go. Heavenly calls out Symone. Do you feel like this is the best place? Like, why this place of all places? I think that Heavenly kind of feels like Symone may have did this on purpose. I think it was a mistake, where it was something probably to the effect of Symone wasn't even thinking, because that situation happened so long ago. But if she is Jackie's bestie, honey, okay, because it looked like Heavenly trying to give her a run for her money. Okay, because Symone kept saying, "Bitch, this is 20 years. This is 20 years. Heavenly was like, that don't matter. Shit, I took your friend a long time ago. Okay, like, ooh, child. That Heavenly is a mess. Ooh, child. Symone was telling Heavenly, y'all just got some 5 years, 6 years, shiggity. We go back 20 years. Girl, you ain't got nothing on me. What y'all think of that? I do feel like Jackie loves Symone more than Heavenly. I do feel like that's true. But I do feel like she cares for Heavenly as well. I think Symone is jealous of that relationship. I think because she wasn't expecting it. So the girls, honey, are getting loud up at Aiden's party, honey. Phaedra says, honey, she ain't shocked because Heavenly will fight wherever she at, child. Jackie, Symone, and Heavenly, they talk again. And Jackie mentioned that they got new people in the group now. And she feels like somebody from their group would possibly mention Curtis's affair on this trip. Possibly Toya. That was some shade at Toya, honey. But I see what Jackie was saying, honey. Yeah, I could see Toya's ignorant ass bringing it right on up. Especially if she didn't feel bad about sitting on your husband's lap, honey. Okay? They never got on her ass about that. And I'm still mad at that because that was so inappropriate. Last but not least, we see all the couples packing up to go to Hilton Head. I love Cecil's straight out of Morehouse t-shirt. It was so cute. Cecil, he kind of looking cute again. Okay, he is. Because he was, I don't know, Cecil was aging real bad, honey. Okay, you can get that nigga about 70 years old. But yeah, Cecil back looking young again. Symone get to letting Cecil know about what Heavenly pulled, and Cecil was just like, I don't know why you shocked. I don't know why you feel like it's coming out of left field. This is par for the course with Heavenly, okay? And Symone was like, you know what? You sure is right. We see Toya packing up, and one of her boys said, "What you got in your purse? A condom?" I was like, "Ooh, child, not the babies. Not the babies talking about you may be cheating, Toya." Then they said it may be some Viagra in her purse. I was like, "Ooh, child." Child, it look like this trip is actually gonna be good. Sweet tea versus Dr. Jackie, honey. I am here for it. But anyways, you guys, that's all I got to say about that. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.